Now your ABC 7 First Alert Weather Forecast with meteorologist John Scalzi.
68 the air temperature. Now that's pretty comfortable, absolutely. However, look at the dew point, 35 degrees. That's what you see in winter, some days in winter, 35-degree dew points. That just feels so comfortable and crisp and nice. Now, some people, if they're heating that air, as they may do tomorrow morning, may actually, with those low dew points, feel like it's a little too dry. That's how low that humidity is right now. Northeast wind comes in at about 12, not quite as brisk as it was 24 hours ago, but still kind of breezy out there and still puts a little bit of an edge, I suppose, on the air for some folks out there who might still want to have that light sweater on. But there's plenty of sunshine around, and with those slightly calmer winds, we'll see the temperatures start to rise to a little bit warmer than they were 24 hours ago. 69 degrees Arcadia, 67 Wauchula. Mayaca City comes in at 67 degrees. We have many places this morning reporting in with temperatures that were in the upper 40s, especially in inland areas, and low 50s as well. One of our weather watchers in Parrish phoned in with a 53-degree air temperature. 68 degrees in Bradenton, Sarasota the same. Venice coming in at 68. So this very dry air, this very low dew point air has filtered southward on this brisk north wind. Clear skies at night, calmer winds at night. All of those things together add up to a recipe for some chillier temperatures. Well, things are going to change. They're going to change starting as early as tomorrow because the high pressure ridge, which now sits over us and provides us with the slightly slower wind speeds, we're not getting those 30-mile-an-hour gusts. I guess it's more than slightly, significantly less wind speed. That will start to change because now we won't be getting that northerly wind anymore, but the high pressure ridge moving out into the Atlantic will provide us with a more of an easterly wind flow, and we'll start to see the winds out of the east transport some of that Atlantic moisture across the peninsula. Now, when you moisten up the atmosphere, you keep the nighttime temperatures a little bit warmer, and you keep the daytime temperatures feeling a little bit warmer, especially with an east wind. That's a warmer wind for us than a north wind. So all in all, we'll see our temperatures returning to something that will be more normal for this time of year. We're running below average right now, obviously. Tomorrow will be in the 80s, which will be more average. Now, over the weekend, a frontal boundary back to the west will approach us. That frontal boundary, as it approaches, will tap into some moisture coming up out of the Caribbean and provide us with the potential of some weekend rainfall. Some of it could be pretty heavy in South Florida, and there's a potential that we could get some periods of some heavier rainfall even though the heaviest of the rain will definitely be falling from, say, Miami southward, where they could be measuring rainfall amounts in the inches. We probably won't get that wet. But it's all associated with an area of low pressure down to the south that the Hurricane Center is watching. And the exact location of where that drifts to will give us a big difference in how much rainfall we experience across the state of Florida, depending on your location. Winds fairly quiet today. They're going to surge again. They're going to surge again tonight, coming in at about 15 or so, a little bit later this evening and through tomorrow morning. And then they'll relax once again as we start to get more of that easterly flow. So watch for that. Boaters, particularly east wind, coming in at about 15 a little bit later on. Moderate chop on bay and inland waters. So there's the scenario. A couple of warmer days starting tomorrow. A chance of rain showers, good chance on Saturday. Clearing out on Sunday as that front whisks through and brings us another shot of cooler, drier air just in time for the start of the next work week. Scott?